Hey guys, welcome back to the girls' room. You are now tuned in to episode 2. Make sure if you guys are not already following us on Twitter, Instagram. You guys know we forgot to mention
TikTok,
Twitter last time. We're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, okay, and YouTube. So make sure you guys are following, you're subscribed, you're like, you're commenting, you're giving us feedback because we want to make sure that you guys are enjoying the show, and we are.
Let us know.
Give us feedback,
all that shit. And we're also on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, right, Marvin?
And Spotify.
Okay, so check us out on Apple.
It's in our link tree on Instagram,
right?
So
all
it
that
has
stuff.
all the links in there.
Link in bio at the Girls Room Pod.
Yes. If you guys are new here, I am Brandy. You can follow me at my Instagram at shotsofbrandy_.
And I am at __ Killa with 3 L's on Instagram. So __ KILLA.
It's the one, the only Big Barley in the building.
Big Barley in the building.
You already know what time
Big
it is. It's King Brawls. You can follow me at _ King Carlye. You already know what it is. It's Barley.
Marvin, we need to start doing like nail cam. Like, you know, they do
Not
cam on the
today.
reels.
I just took off my nails today. You talking about shit. Like, what are we doing? What are we going for here?
Dang, two of us can show nails. You don't always got to be included.
I'm sorry. I wasn't
All right, I got you. Oh, watch. Okay, stay tuned. Oh, yeah.
Nail
I just took
cam.
off my nails. She want to talk about someone
My
doing nail
hands are
cam.
so ashy. Oh my god.
Well, like if one of us gets like a new set.
All right, show
It's
off
like
your
you wanna
set.
show
You
them.
sis just got her nails done, so now she want to show off her set. Come on.
Hey.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
Bitches get their nails done for the first
Bitches
time.
get their nails done for the first time. Talking about some nail cam.
Love that. I love that.
Okay. All right.
All right, what are we talking about today?
Let me put this cup down. What are we?
Because this
Why
is
are we
so
here?
funny.
Right.
Hilarious.
We are here because today we are going to have a very important conversation. The girls are having girl chat. We're talking about it. We need to start making better decisions, ladies. All of us. I'm holding all of us accountable. We really need to start picking better mates, better fathers for our children, better men, better boyfriends, better fiancés, better husbands, like just better men.
Yeah.
But it starts with us. Like we have to start seeking out better qualities. So that's what we're going to be talking about, picking your baby father, your future husband. Let's get into
Hold on.
it.
And heavy on the husband because I'm not having a baby father.
Okay, T. That's T.
Father of my child.
What if all of us didn't want to get married? Like, do y'all want to get married?
That's an important conversation.
Yeah,
as I gotten older, truthfully,
Now you do.
my expectation or my desire has been kind of like on the decline. Like,
Okay.
if I get married, I would love to be married, but if I don't get married,
It's
I
like
won't
whatever.
feel worse about myself. Like I was just not suitable for a guy. Like it was just kind of like it just didn't happen for me.
That's how I feel too. That's how I feel about having children and about like getting married. Like growing up, I was always like, I don't want to get married. And I also was like, I don't want to have kids because childbirth hurts.
Right.
Like, why am I 10 years old talking about, childbirth is painful? Like, what the fuck? But now I still feel the same way. Nothing has changed.
I was going to say, I agree. Like, I feel like the marriage and like child thing is the same for me. Like, I'm not pressed to get married, but I'm also not pressed to have a child. Like, it's just like,
It's like if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't.
And now that I'm an aunt, like I've been an aunt for 11 days now. It's also changed the way like I see things because it's like, I have the love of a child in my life. So it's kind of like, it's beautiful. If it happens to me, great, because I feel like, okay, yeah, I will want it. But I just feel like there's a lot of things that I want to do by myself as a woman before I can like even think about becoming a mom or becoming like someone's wife.
I agree. Like, and I feel like if I'm going to make that commitment to raise a child with somebody or have a child by somebody,
Right.
I can commit, like, both of us can commit to being married.
Right.
Like, what's the difference? Like, people be like, oh, I'm not ready for that commitment. But you have a child with them.
Oh.
So y'all
make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like, actually make it make sense.
Let's talk.
Y'all wouldn't be flattered if a guy's like, because you know how the boys will be like, oh yeah, I want you to have my baby.
That
scares me. It scares me.
That's
And I'm
harassment.
scared.
I'm calling the police.
Do not tell me you want to have a child with me, like, because now I'm really gonna run away.
Yeah,
you want to
honestly,
buy me a ring?
Like, I would never.
Yeah, no. I think it's all about language, like how you talk to people, and for real, I think like the conversations that you're having, because sometimes people just are just going with the flow. So things happen, and it's just like, no, things can't happen. Like, I think you also need to be very, like, some people guys be joking, like, I want to have your baby, but they be dead serious.
With the flow, though? Like, people who are like,
I was gonna say, I feel like first of all, niggas be lying, like talking about some. Oh yeah, I want you to have my kids. Like, I want you to be the mother of my son. Like, first of all, he's lying. He's trying to fuck you.
Yes,
that's how he's trying to flirt on the first date.
And then also think about, ew, if a guy ever, first of all, hell no, ew. But also, it's like, guys are saying that, but it's also like they be like having baby mom, and then oh yeah, I want you to have my babies, and then next week I fucking hate my baby mother.
Yeah, it's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of roller coasters that come with it. And here's the thing, like, I'm 23. I'll be 24 in like 2 months. Okay. And I think about, like,
Virgo gang.
Yeah, I think about period. I think about who I am and like all the things that I feel like I've done and I haven't done, and I really just be thinking about it, like, what the fuck I'm gonna do with a baby? Like, what is the point?
Absolutely
what am I supposed to? Because it's like what's the point? What's the point? What's the really the reason? Like, what's really like, I can never imagine wanting a kid to the point where I'm just like, oh, like, let's just have, like, we have nothing together, like nothing. Because I just feel like, first of all, I still live at home with my mom. I'm not having a baby at my mom's house. Like, I would want to have been, like, so I just feel like it's certain things that I want to accomplish and have for myself
prior, because
then I can be a better mother and I can give my child more than, just what they need. I can give them anything that they want.
I love that.
And I don't think that that's me. Like, it's not about, everybody's different, but I just feel like that's a criteria for me, because I understand, like, my mom was a single mom, and I understand that for every parent, they want more for their children, and I feel like my mom worked so hard, and I saw her do it on her own. I just feel like she was great at what she did, but she shouldn't have had to do it on her own. Like, I don't want to do it on my own.
Yeah, just because she did doesn't mean
it's like, I feel like with fatherhood, it's a little different than motherhood, because it's like, it's even sometimes funny because people be like, oh, like, women will say, like, oh, I got to do stuff, and like, oh, my husband watched my kids. Like, that's what they're supposed to do. Like, it's not like fathers don't babysit their kids. Like, they're supposed to watch their kids.
I saw that, and I
there's
love that
post where the girls,
so it's like, I just think about girls who have kids with a guy thinking, like, yeah, this is gonna last, because that's how it be sometimes. So I'm not shitting on them, but it's just like fucked up, because I feel like, well, women, you got to just keep it going anyway. You can't just walk away from. Some women do, but most women, you just keep it pushing, whether it works out on your own. I just feel like I don't want that for myself, because I had that, and I don't want that for my kids. So I would want to be with somebody that's like a real partner.
And kids need their fathers.
They do, but like, things happen, things happen, y'all.
And I also say, go ahead.
If you got, I feel like, and things do happen, and that's when, like,
she could be, a girl could follow Carlye's philosophy, and then shit just happened, and then you don't believe in the birth control or Plan B.
But what type of man that, like? But you gotta think about, like, what type of man wouldn't be around for their child, though.
That's not a
like,
man.
I'm not expecting.
I think the true testament of a man is how they take care of themselves and their family.
Yeah, like, I'm not saying it has to be perfect.
Any man who can lay around and just knowingly have children with women and not take care of his kids, like, that's, like, you're a loser.
Yeah, like, I'm not saying, like, just because I get married to somebody and I have kids with them that we're gonna be together forever.
But like, it's the expectation that regardless of what happens, you're always gonna do what you gotta do, take care of your responsibility. And I think that's what people don't be seeming to understand. I don't think women expect, like, I don't think when women say, like, certain things that we're saying, like, okay, if we don't work out, that's fine. Like, okay, that's okay. That's heartbreaking, because I want to be with you. But if we don't work out, okay, cool. Just
like, I know you're this type of person. Like, I know that you're going to be a man of your word.
But a lot of men be doing little manipulative things and spiteful things behind the scenes, and they make the girl look crazy. And sometimes women do be crazy, but what did you do? Like, I don't want to have to deal with craziness. Like, just take care of your kids. Like, be here for your kids. Be here for me, because I want to be in a relationship with the person I'm having kids with. But that's it. Like, as long as you take care of your responsibilities, everything is A-okay.
Like, this doesn't have to be a struggle just because we have a child together and we're not together.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, it's just, you had the kid because that's what I just feel like people should have kids because that's what you collectively want to do, not as a team. But it's like, I want this kid, you want this kid, we both want this kid.
And if anything was to happen, I can take care of that kid by myself.
Thank you,
too.
because like, not even breakups. Think about it. Think about if the father of your child gets into an accident and passes away. Or he, like, something happens to him where he's not, like, he's maybe in a vegetative state, or he can't walk or something. Like you have to think about.
What if he loses hair?
Yeah, like,
not baldy. Okay, so this kind of leads us into like what? Let's talk about like our requirements for a man to be like
for him to be eligible
to be our
baby father.
Not baby father. Not for me.
Yeah.
My husband. You can call your husband your baby daddy.
I'm not
too.
calling my husband my baby father.
Why not? Y'all, I hear couples all the
father
time
of
be
my
like,
child. I don't know. I just really don't like the whole like baby daddy thing. Like.
Because none of us have kids.
I just don't like it. Like, that's just my preference.
Like the way it rolls off the tongue.
And then it's also like the stigma around it. It's like when I hear baby daddy, I'm thinking like ain't shit baby daddy.
Okay, and that's the narrative, and that doesn't have to be. But
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Shit. I will not be attaching my husband to that.
See what y'all niggas done did.
I'm gonna hold him to the king status.
That he is. Period. She said, "That's my man. I'm gonna stick beside him."
Not pushing out the
father
the
of my
kids
children.
until he by the rock. Okay.
Period.
Speaking of, that engagement ring needs to be huge
Heavy.
for you to be eligible.
Yeah.
There is no, I got you this little pebble for right now.
No, I don't want no starter ring. Let's get it started.
What is a
I don't want no starter ring. Don't tell me.
Do it big or don't do it at all.
Don't tell me you're gonna give me something and then upgrade me. Upgrade me now.
Period.
Like,
so y'all
upgrade me now.
if you're in love with this man.
Listen, I'm sorry. I am a Virgo sun with a Libra Venus. So I am when I love somebody, I be saying it, but it's like, low key, you give me, no, I'm lying. Like, I need it to be, like, me. Here's the thing. I feel like, here's the thing. Men know the girl that they're with.
That's what
Brandy was talking about earlier.
If you know that your girl
we'll go
is
for the
like,
little
petite, like, I could start with you, you could build me up over time, but it's just about the love, then get her the little...
But your husband would know you, like,
ring.
He's gonna know,
but
like...
my man would know me.
Okay.
And
right,
he
so
knows I like
better.
the big things. I like the nice things. Like, I like the fancy things. I like the sparkling things.
Okay,
like, ice me out.
Go big or go
home.
So you got to keep that energy throughout the y'all's whole dating journey so that he can learn.
But yeah, also I just also feel like if you know and deep
what
down
is he, a dog?
Yeah, and deep down inside, here's another big requirement. Like, if you know you ain't gonna marry me, like, just leave me alone. Like, if you like maybe knowing deep down inside they don't be the marrying type, or they be on some like, oh, I'm gonna try and get married.
But when do you hold them to that expectation? Like right now, like.
I just feel like, okay, I'm 23.
Right.
So I'm at the point where it's kind of like I could still date around, or I could start to get my shit together. I'm personally more at I'm trying to get my shit together. Like, I don't want to date around. Like, first of all, I don't like you niggas. Okay. That's another thing. Let's make that clear. Thank you. So, so it's just
one more time, because I don't think they heard you.
Let's make it clear.
I don't think they heard you.
I don't like you niggas.
Clarity.
At all. So let's make that clear.
Clear communication.
But I'm at a point where if I'm taking someone seriously, I'm trying to see that we go the long run. Right. You know, because... you might be...
It's the Libra Venus for me.
You might be on some, like, I need a long time to feel you out, to get comfortable. I'm not that kind of girl. Like, once I like you, love me.
Okay.
Like, that's it. I don't want to wait.
And that's the show, period.
I don't want to wait.
Now we're leaving. Happy 4th of July.
Okay, fine.
All right, that's No, but for real. Like, come with that energy from day one. Fuck out of here. From day one, not day 2, day 3, day 4.
Yeah.
And I love you. And if I love you by the second week, then
me
we
back.
okay. And we in no relationship.
Yep.
It's like,
We're
nah.
together.
Yep.
Pretty much. But yeah, so we don't have kids and we're in our early to mid 20s.
Team no kids. Team fuck
Team
them
no
kids.
kids.
Except, you know.
Except for
Except
the
my nephew.
babies, right?
I
Except for
love
the
you,
babies.
but it's like, but team, you can't stay up in here.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, because a lot of y'all are ineligible.
Okay.
Do we even want to give this criteria? We do. Let's just fucking do it.
I feel like it's like the common basic
like,
fucking
you know,
characteristics.
like you need to. Here's the thing. For me, it's like you need to have all your teeth, especially the sides.
Yes.
Like, what's going
That
on
is
with the sides
hereditary.
too?
Bad teeth
Don't
is
tell me that.
hereditary.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
It is. Save a lot on them kids' dental bills.
And I don't want to see the built up stuff. You know how people be having the built up
like plaque.
ew.
Oh my
yes.
god!
Because they don't
oh my
floss.
gosh.
I don't like
a
that.
respectable man, a kind
Yes.
man, a gentleman,
A generous
Alpha,
man.
alpha energy.
Yes, alpha energy, very dominant.
Yes.
Big dick energy?
Yes.
Very big dick.
Yes.
Very big dick. His dick has to be very big.
Respects me.
Respectful.
Respects me.
Supportive mentally.
Yes. Like just simple,
financially,
being a
physically.
good man, being a good guy,
Yes,
being a
it's
good
like
guy.
the basics.
The
like,
basics.
It
It really is the
that-
basics. Like I feel like it's not even that deep. Like,
All right. You got to have a mortgage. Okay.
do you have
That
a
I'm not
mortgage?
gonna pay.
Do you have a mortgage?
That I'm not paying.
That I'm not paying.
I do not have a mortgage right now.
Bitches be like, oh, he need to have this, and then it's
Ooh.
like,
And don't have
hold
none of
on,
those
and then it's like,
things.
wait, hold on, big mama.
Nah, don't talk about my Honda HRV 2017.
He gotta have a fucking.
He gotta have a
Range
Range
Rover,
right? He got to have all the designer, and you know your apartment looks like shit. You got roaches in your fucking
Oh
apartment.
my gosh, not roaches.
But
No, oh my god, what the fuck is that?
right, what the fuck was that? But do y'all do you have to have everything that you want in your partner? Like all
I
the
feel like
things,
I-
like materialistically.
Yes.
I feel like I
Yes.
bring what I require. Like I'm not going
Okay.
to tell a
Yes.
man like, oh my god, you gotta have this, and this, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, he needs to have his own place, and it's like I don't even have my own place. That's why I
Yes.
say that right now.
He
like,
gotta have his own car. I used to be like, oh, he has to have a car when I didn't have a car at the time, but I wanted my man to have a car because how the fuck we getting around? Like,
And I see that,
can't
but
even
it's
pick me
like
up.
that's why I'm like more of a person where it's like, okay, like I'm gonna get my own apartment. Like I'm working on getting my own apartment and stuff right now. Like so that's why I'm not into really having something serious with someone right now.
Right.
Because like
You wanna
I'm
make
getting
sure
my
you
shit
have your
together.
ducks in
Like
a row.
yeah, I'm getting my shit together. Like I have mad stuff to focus on within myself and just growth. So I'm not about to be out here popping it up, shooting it up, and bringing kids into
Like,
my
you know,
life. And it's like I don't have this
you don't
stuff
have shit
together.
in order, you know.
But I think that's real mature to even be able to say that too, because I think also a big, and I say this all the time, like you shouldn't. I don't feel like dating should be your focus if you feel like you're not where you need to be.
Exactly, and that's how
And I think
feel.
a lot of people take that harshly because I said like at some point I even like broke it down and was like, just if you're poor, like you shouldn't be dating. And that's factual because I just feel like, you know, most men are insecure when they're not financially, you know, in a good place. And I think sometimes that insecurity can manifest in other things. And then, you know, that's just very toxic. And then I also think as a woman, naturally, we want to be wined and dined because...
dating is expensive.
Yeah, let's make this clear. Ladies, we're the ones that need to be wined and dined. Like, it's okay to take the niggas out, but niggas, let's stop getting carried away. Okay. Nobody wants to take you
like,
the
damn,
fuck out. Okay,
Don't get
thank
carried
you.
away.
Like, you're not the prize. So it's like, yeah, if you're a good guy, you deserve to be treated. But at the end of the day, like, it's a, you know, bait and catch. And women are the catch. And you're,
Right.
you know, whatever. So
Period.
I just feel like women deserve to be, you know, if a man is trying to take you out and get to know you and stuff, I feel like you should be, that should represent like the kind of lady you are. So like if you're, you know, upper echelon kind of girl, you know, you're you know, that bitch, then
you know.
then you should be treated as such. So it's like if a man don't have his coins together, he shouldn't be trying to take you because what happens is he start getting insecure because he can't afford you. Then he be trying to tell you to tone it down when you're not the problem.
Right.
No.
He just needs to get his coins
no,
up. And I say the same thing with women. Like,
Then it's gonna be.
I'm gonna get y'all too. Like women,
I couldn't do this because I was spending all my money on you. First of all, you should have been focused on yourself.
Right. Women will date a guy whose money is not where it needs to be, and then it's like, you know that, but then you'll get mad at him because he can't get you stuff and take it. You knew that, like, he was poor. So I just feel like we need to just be a little bit more honest with ourselves and say, okay, if I'm not in the best place, maybe I should just focus on getting my shit together and whatever. Now, I think if two people aren't exactly where they want to be, you can grow together. Right. Like, I think I'm growing as a person.
If you both are poor.
Yeah.
Then that's all right. It's okay.
Yeah, because sometimes if you're both poor and you come up together, like, it just makes it so much better. So love that.
Yeah. Love that for you guys.
Yeah, love that. So it's just like, for me, I think as I'm continuing to grow into me as a professional, a woman, just in general, I'm okay with a man that's also still growing. Yeah. I don't need a perfect guy because I know, one, that doesn't exist, and two, I'm not the perfect girl. Like, so it's just like,
I love that.
I give everybody the same expectation I have for myself. Like, you know, I'm gonna treat you with respect and compassion. I'm gonna care for you, and I'm gonna love you, and I'm gonna be here for you. And I'm not gonna judge you if I'm comfortable with your situation, because if I wasn't comfortable with your situation, I wouldn't fuck with you. So I just think
y'all are not gold diggers.
No, at the end of the day, let's be real. These niggas don't have gold. That's not saying we
gonna.
Like, a lot of us need to be honest with ourselves, especially and say that, you know, like realistic. A lot of women. Okay, you know, whatever. But a lot of you niggas that keep calling women gold diggers are broke. So
okay, let's really talk about it, because I am, as y'all know, I'm a recent grad, and I have been on this journey of applying to jobs. Yeah. And let me tell you, half of the people out here not making over 50K. Yeah. Okay?
The average person.
Okay, even me with a college degree, jobs have been trying to offer me 50K, and I'm like, oh no, I need to at least start at 70. So it's like, I already know, like, and looking at these positions and these salaries, yeah. So it's like, let's be realistic.
Yeah, and I also wanted to say that even the bad bitches and the upper echelon upscale girls are still, some of us are hesitant to even to tell a guy what our real taste is. And, like, you know, when the guys ask you, where do you want to eat? Like, where are we going tonight?
Well, don't dim your light for, don't dim your light.
Don't hesitate to tell them, I want to go to your house. Like, they say, like, girls be going out, like, we'll go out and spend money like drug dealers. Like, we're going to brunch, we're going out for lunch, and we really are, because after these fucking episodes, we're spending like almost $100 splitting that.
You know what's funny? It's like, I recently went on a date, and, like, I didn't even think about that. Like, when I went on a date, I really didn't even think about how much the dinner was going to cost. That was really none of my business.
Money. Don't try to save him no money.
But my thing is, it's not even, it's that, and also, like, I didn't ask myself on the date. Like, he asked me on the date. That's none of my business how much the date costs. Like, I didn't tell you. You picked the place. You took me there. How much it cost or whatever went into it.
But when he asked you, and he's like, where do you want to go? And it's like,
see, I don't get into that. Like, if you ask me on a date, plan the date. Like, if I had to plan my own date, I wouldn't be going with you. Like, wow me.
I could have made plans with my girl.
Well, yeah. Girlies, so it's like, so
guys don't know how to plan shit. Like, making the reservations and stuff. Yeah. Like, they'll put that on you.
I feel like certain guys, though, because I've dealt with guys that didn't, and it's like, oh, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? But I've also dealt with guys who planned the whole thing, told me be ready by this time, picked me up, like, and everything was great. Like,
we love those guys. Maybe one of my eligibility requirements has to be, you have to know how to make a plan.
You used to always say that, because remember you went on that date it's like, oh, come all the way to the city, do this now. I don't even know what we about to do, but come up here, and it's like,
in the beginning of like at the start of this year, I was talking to a lot of guys like from New York, and it was just hard, like, trying to meet them, because they wanted me to, they didn't come up with any plans, not nail one of them, but they wanted me to just show up to like Brooklyn or Harlem or Long Island, and I didn't know what we were doing. Like, how am I supposed to dress? How am I getting there?
Yeah. Okay, let's that dating scene
and all that. So don't, like, hesitate to, like, tell him where you want to go. Like, you want to go to Chart House, you want to go to Catch 22, the Juline. You know, don't settle for Fridays because you want to save his pockets because you like him.
Fridays
you don't want
him
to
also
spend too
nasty,
much money.
So we're too old for that.
Them Jack Daniels
that's
wings.
Very much
Jack Daniels wings be hitting. Them Jack Daniels wings be hitting.
I don't know, Carlye. Them Jack Daniels wings.
I don't eat at Fridays.
I would prefer, like, I'm not telling a guy I'm dating, oh yeah, let's go to Fridays. No,
Ooh, somebody said the
that.
Chicken Shack. Oh my God.
I fuck with the Chicken Shack though.
It depends which Chicken Shack. Low key Jersey Fried in Newark is fire.
Yo.
Jersey Fried. I don't know nothing about
On
Chicken
a drunk
Shacks.
night, that used to be.
Yo, it be hitting.
Mm-hmm.
We should ask them to sponsor.
I'm fucking crying.
I'm crying. Oh my God, my friend said we out to the Chicken Shack. This is a guy. He said, "Show me you really real."
On which date? Actually, no, we're not about to entertain that.
You said which date? Kayla said, as long as it's not the first date, we could go there, but don't tell nobody. Oh,
That's
God.
a short outing. I don't know.
That's
not
a-
considered.
I don't even know. That's like we out and about and we just grab some chicken. Like this is not like we are
Don't
not
take me to the
planning.
Chicken
We are
Shack.
not planning
Don't
to
take me
hit
to
the
the
Chicken
Chicken
Shack.
My nigga be taking me to the Chicken Shack. I don't be getting nothing. He be getting stuff.
You know what? I'm not even gonna sit here and do this. I fuck with the Chicken Shack.
Be you.
I fuck with the Chicken Shack. Nah, I fuck with the Chicken Shack. Let me tell you something.
take my man take you, but I don't be.
On a drunk night,
What? Chicken
that
Shack
Italian
busted.
cheeseburger, just like ketchup and
What's
a
on an
little
Italian cheeseburger?
French fries, no
French fries,
pepper,
I know about
no
Italian hot
peppers,
dog.
no onions. Italian cheeseburger, no onions, no peppers, salt and pepper. What else goes on it? Ketchup and a little bit of barbecue sauce.
Period. And you getting the
It's
Arizona
just-
iced tea?
Yes,
Period.
period.
I'ma
I'm gonna
And it's
try it. I'm
do
gonna try
every
that because
single
that sounds
time.
really good right now.
It's gonna do every single time.
All right,
try
so
that.
let's talk about the early signs, like the red flags, the early flags of ineligibility.
flaggery.
Like
A man whose car is always in the shop. If your car is always in the
If you
shop,
don't never got it.
or if you're always losing your wallet, like that's a red flag.
Like don't ever,
And if you don't got a
Yeah.
loaner car, at least like okay, your car's in the shop, but they didn't give you a loaner. Like the fuck.
yeah.
I just feel like a man that never shows up for you should immediately be a red flag. Like
A man
if
who
you're,
tells me he doesn't want my like the baby or nothing, I'm gonna be like,
oh
no,
yeah,
I'm
like,
not doing
well, yeah. Here's the
that.
thing.
Oh shoot.
I think this is where accountability plays a big part, because if we're being adults in the situation, I just think you should always consider both people,
Yes.
because your child needs both of their parents.
But the girls don't be caring. Like if he says, "Oh, I don't want it," I don't know
but
if y'all
you
think he's
but
joking
then it's
or
like
what.
when your child,
And I feel like that's being selfish. You're not
Yeah.
taking into consideration of your child, because like I grew up in a single parent household,
Yeah.
and although my mom did an amazing job
Right.
and I was completely fine,
Yeah.
like, but it's like at the end of the day, there's certain things that a father, brings to their child and a mother brings
and
to their
also
child.
it's like, just biologically speaking, like it takes two to make a child, and I just think it takes two to raise a child. Even if it's in separate homes, because marriage and relationships and co-parenting is just like a form of a relationship. But at the end of the day, your child, the most important relationship is the relationship you have with your child. So I just feel like put like all bullshit aside or whatever. If two people don't work out, like it's okay. Like, it's okay to co-parent. It's okay to just get along for the sake of your child and keep it pushing. Like even if you both move on to new relationships, that shouldn't even get in the way. Yeah, that shouldn't even get in the way of whatever, because it's just like, as long as the other person shows up for their child the way that they're supposed to on their own time, that should be the only problem. I just feel like it'd be a lot of drama and nonsense and pettiness and stupid shit that just gets in the way, and it don't even be that deep.
Yeah.
Just be a parent to your child. Keep it pushing.
Yeah. I think you
But what was the
I think
question
you
again?
nailed that perfectly. Like, what are some red flags for you guys? Like, signs
If he doesn't
of,
like take care of you on your period or something, like if you can't
Yeah,
call
like a
him to
man
bring
that
you-
just never does anything for you, that
Yeah,
should
probably like he
immediately
can't
be
show
a
up.
respect. Like even if it's little things, like
let's say like
you can't call him and ask him for nothing.
nothing
to do nothing
for nothing.
you.
It's always no, or I can't do
Or
it
it's an
right now, or
excuse, or-
excuse. Like it's just like simple. Because one thing that I feel like is fundamental that women should keep reminding themselves but keep forgetting is, if he wanted to, he would. Like men, they know exactly what they want. And if they're not giving it to you, it's because they don't want to give it to you. So I just feel like if you're constantly asking for a man to do something, and it's never going to happen, or it's always an excuse, then he just doesn't want to be with you. He doesn't like you.
And if he can't do the small things,
like small
then,
smallest,
then he's definitely not going to show up for the big things.
Ooh,
he's definitely not going to show
absolutely
up.
Not.
Like if I'm like, I don't know anything, like I can't even think of something like
doing things for you, like going on like little outings and dates is not even enough. You know?
It's not.
Just going out to eat, like, oh my God, we go out to eat. Like dates, like going on dates really doesn't, like, it matters, but it's
just
not
a plus. Like those stuff, everything is a plus. Like
he should be doing that, but that's not a determining
things.
factor for anything, because any nigga can go and spend like when I used to go out with guys and we'd go out to eat, I feel so bad because I hate like people spending. I can't believe I'm saying this.
It's
but
okay.
Honestly, like
share
I
your
hate
truth.
people spending money on me, like other people, because I'm so used to, like back when I was in my early 20s, I was like, dang, he's about to, just pay for the bill or whatever.
Oh my God, I wasn't. You are such a good woman.
I wasn't going to my purse or
like,
nothing, but I was like, But now it's like, I don't give a fuck. And because I realized that when I would look at the bill, like me and this older guy used to go out all the time. And it's like, damn, he would just take the bill and he'd insist on buying like me 2 plates of dinner. And I'm like, damn, I don't even eat this much. I don't even like food like that. But he wanted to buy
you would get
everything.
a to-go order too?
Yeah, like we'd eat and then he like, oh,
Like
you want
that.
another one?
I like that.
I was gonna
It was
say,
a bomb. But then I would look at the bill and I think, oh my God, we got so many drinks and appetizers
That's
and
not your
entree.
bill.
The bill would be like $40, $80. And I'm like, damn.
See,
that's not a lot.
I was gonna say, I love how you said that like dates isn't enough. I'm crying. You said like dates isn't
way too
enough
cheap.
because it's like, that's kind of why I stopped talking to the last guy I was talking to. We used to go on dates and he would plan them out, like, and it would be really nice, like, and he would court, but like that was it. And it just wasn't, it was like the small things that I wanted that like he
what?
just didn't do. Like fucking, like, okay, this boy, he used to like text me all day, every day. And it's like, yeah, like he would not call me, like, and I was like,
it's fucking weird.
like that's
I don't
weird,
like that.
and I don't like that. And it's like, but then he did the dates and stuff, and it was like, no, I don't care. Like that just wasn't enough. It was like, why are you not calling me? And I'm not saying like, I'd rather him had called me one time out of the day than text me all day. Like, why are we texting? I don't even like texting. So it's like the dates definitely don't be cutting it.
Yeah, and then it's like, if you're not a texter and he just completely ignores that and he continues to text you, it's like, you know this is not what I want, but you want to do what you want to do because you don't give a fuck about what I want to do. I was talking to this, I wasn't talking to him. I went to Atlanta in like early March and spent the night with this guy who's very adamant about not talking on the phone, not FaceTiming or nothing. All he wanted to do was text. I spent the night with this guy. And like the weeks following, he still did not want to answer the phone. Like when I would call him, he still didn't want to answer the phone or talk on the phone. I'm like, we spent the night together. I was with you like all night, and we were talking face to face. Like, what's the difference? Why don't you want to talk on the phone?
Why are we
and
not
he's
on
just
the
like, I
phone?
don't like being on the phone.
See,
I'm like, that's fucking weird.
See, I'm like, if me and you talking,
Wait, I'm sorry, 1 second. Some guy said a lot of women like texting. So I've been told.
All right, well,
But it's each woman individually.
Everybody's different. I'm like me. If me and a person get into a routine where we always talk on the phone, and then like you don't talk on the phone, like you go a day without talking to me, like now it's like,
don't go a day without talking to me.
You know,
at least texting or something like a hey, what's up, like little
check
chit chat.
in, let me know, like communicate. That's why I feel like communication is such a big thing.
Communication is so important.
Let me know, like,
I actually
hey,
like
good
the pop-up
morning.
FaceTimes.
I'm gonna be like kind of busy. Like I got a lot to do today. Like my days be busy too.
Like,
so
oh,
it's
how
like,
was your day?
Yeah,
you know,
like, I'm just checking.
How
in.
are you? Like those little things. I like the random FaceTimes. Like girls say that they don't like when guys FaceTime them randomly.
Girls say from the right person.
Like if you're my man, you could call me anytime you want.
Period.
Like if you're my man, you could call me whenever you want.
Yeah, that. But then even if we're talking, like I want you to
don't
FaceTime
call
me
me
randomly.
Here's the thing.
It depends on how much I like you. If I like you, then you have the permission to do that. If I don't like you, now you're dick riding.
Yeah, get off my dick.
Okay, yeah. Well, of course, if I don't like you, then don't call me, don't text me, don't talk to me. But if like we're talking and it's like, okay, I'm feeling you, then Yeah, FaceTime me randomly.
Yeah,
call
we
me
love
randomly.
Honestly, I get pissed off sometimes when people randomly FaceTime me if we're not on that type of relationship.
Right.
Like, and I get immediately like turned off. Like I was like, I think about a few years ago, like probably like 3 years ago, I was like getting to know this guy, and he would like randomly FaceTime me when he was around his friends, and that like really pissed me off. Because
red
it's
flag.
like,
FaceTiming. You said that before.
FaceTiming me around your friends
Is a red flag?
Yes.
Why?
When y'all not that.
Here's the thing.
Let her
Here's the
explain.
thing.
Around your friends.
This is hold on. If me and you are not on that type of relationship and you FaceTime me around your friends, that's a red flag because one, now I feel like you're a dick rider, you're a show off, and you're doing too much. Because now you're telling other people like, how you know
that you want
how do
people
you
to
know
that you
how do I
that he
know
knows you.
I don't know who your friends are. You know,
Right.
I don't want people to get it misconstrued thinking like I'm your girl, like this is that. Like only my man. If you're my man, I don't care who you're around. You can FaceTime me whenever you want. Because it's like, yeah, I'm your, like we're together. But men overstep their boundaries. Don't overstep your boundaries.
Yeah.
Know your place. And if you're not sure of your place, then that's not their place. Because if you're in that place, you know you're in that place.
Okay.
So if you're unsure or shaky about whether you're in that place, you're not in that place. So back up and don't overstep. Don't cross the line.
And don't
cross
call
that
trying to be
line.
cute, because then you're gonna get your feelings hurt. You're gonna get cursed out and embarrassed in front of your friends.
Yes.
Guys, don't really be getting embarrassed.
Don't get embarrassed in front of your fucking friends, okay?
I need a moment of silence for that one. Yes, queen, yes, queen, yes, queen.
I did not know that.
Oh
And I
my
did
gosh.
not know that. There was something else I had to say. I completely forgot.
I think somebody in my live looking for y'all. I said, turn the camera real quick.
Who was that?
I don't know.
So eligibility, you gotta have a mortgage. You can't be balding.
Crying. She's stuck on this mortgage thing.
You gotta be a nice guy, of course, generous,
Please
whatever.
have a credit score.
A good credit score. You have to be generous from day one.
Well, a good one,
dude.
but emphasize on the good. But let's start.
You know, that is eligibility. A good credit score. You know, like life insurance too is starting to be like more of a thing for me, because it's like you're thinking long term in that case. Like you're very intelligent and intellectual if you know about life insurance and like using that as a wealth building tool. So, you know, do you have benefits? Do you work at a job where you have fucking benefits?
But what if he
pregnancy
doesn't
is disability? Huh?
What if he doesn't have a job with benefits? What if he's
What kind of job do you have? Oh, if he's an entrepreneur, you have to pay
your own insurance.
I mean, that's even worse, right? You got to pay it out of your own pocket, you know?
But what if he's a money making entrepreneur?
What does that mean?
Like he's getting to the bag.
yeah.
Like
He got
He's a scammer?
He got the shit.
No,
I'm
You
could
better
be-
not be no
he could-
scammer.
he could be
It's
an
eligible.
entrepreneur.
scammer to you? It could be anything.
Anybody.
Money making, that sounds real sneaky.
No,
Like street
like
pharmacy.
he has a lot of
I'm saying because
money.
there's a lot of entrepreneurs out here, but they don't
Like he
make
could
money.
be a retail. He could be in real estate. Like
He
could own
needs
property.
to pay into his own health insurance, his own disability,
Right.
life insurance, because a lot of the money making entrepreneurs, they won't value that. You know, they won't value health insurance and having life insurance, you know? So
Oh my
you
gosh,
have to ask
I have
those
a red
questions.
flag.
What?
No life insurance.
If he does not, if I don't ever hear him mentioning going to the doctor, like if he's not going to the doctor, if he's not
he
getting
don't be getting
checked, if he
tested
doesn't care about his
regularly.
health, like that is a red flag.
Very big red flag.
That
Big
is
red
a
flag.
red flag.
You just got to be asking niggas like, what if I got pregnant right
Who's
now?
your
What would you
primary
think?
care doctor? Give me
His phone
the
number,
name.
The fax number.
Give me the name, and I'm gonna look it up and make sure it's a real doctor.
Before y'all have sex, you need to ask for his
Give me
papers.
Let me see them papers.
them test results.
Okay. And like I said,
And
I don't
And
ask
this
for
is
nothing
important.
I don't
This is
provide.
important. Another conversation that we need to like have. Instead of being so hyper fixated on the number,
Okay.
how
Of
about
what?
you hyper
You know how
sexual
guys
partners?
trying to
Okay.
Instead of hyper fixating on the number, hyper fixate on hygiene.
That is
You know-
a collegiate word. Hyperfixate. I like that.
Yeah, like I think we're past the age where, you know, let's be honest, we all been fucking.
Who?
We all been
You
fucking.
know,
Everybody got kids.
Everybody has had sex at this point.
Yeah.
Some more than others.
Grow
But
up.
I'm a
whose
virgin.
business is that? Whose business is that?
Y'all be
Same.
having sex?
Whose business is
Right.
that?
What is that? That sounds nasty.
CKS.
So I think you know, we should normalize going to the doctor every 6 months, following up if the doctor tells us to follow up,
or after each new sexual partner.
You know, exactly.
Hygiene
I think
is very important.
normalize going together. You know, making sure, holding each other accountable. Like, we're too old, and too old for us to still keep having this conversation. Like, go to the doctor.
Go to the doctor.
Go to the doctor. Go to the dentist, please.
Dentist,
please. Go
City
to the
MD got
dentist.
y'all with the testing.
And
City
y'all
MD
need to go
got
to the
y'all.
dentist. And
If you don't
here's a
have it, your
helpful hint.
insurance.
You can even go to a dental school, like a dental school clinic,
There you go.
and they offer
Cheaper services.
cheaper services.
I didn't know nothing about that.
Yes.
Actually, my
Apply for Medicaid if you can, or whatever.
I have a friend from Morehouse who he was in dental school at University of Michigan with me, and he was like, when they are about to graduate, they do
clinicals.
They do clinicals, and so he was asking like, and he used to date my girlfriend, and so he would tell her like, tell your friends to make me their dentist, and I can like do their cleaning or even give them Invisalign and do root canals and all that kind of stuff.
More affordable.
So he was doing that for us. So and it's like free. So people can come to University of Michigan Dental School and get like
free dental services.
Free dental services. So look into that. Like we have Rutgers.
They're all around. There's
college.
colleges in every state. So
so go
look,
look
you,
into it at your major college. Get your teeth done because that's hereditary.
Please
bad
get your
teeth
done.
You know,
I'm big on teeth, and I
never paid attention to teeth. Like people, girls are like,
I got really
you don't have
nice
good
teeth. I be looking at people's teeth.
I don't know. I look at your face. Like if you have a beard, if you have nice shoes.
Kayla.
I look at stuff like the teeth, the eyes, like everything.
Nails.
Like nails.
Does your beard connect? I love a good beard.
I'm talking about, I want to feel how the hair texture feels. Like if your beard, you can, because guys be having a full Sunni and don't take care of their hair.
They don't, and that's what, you just come into their life and you buy them a nice beard wash. And
Ooh, not you buying stuff for the young men.
Oh my God,
I'm into like beauty.
Kayla, every day you're straying further and further.
Yo, and it's like, and every day her story changed too.
My man.
She be like, oh no, I'm not buying nothing for a man. But then get him the moisturizing beard cream.
Kayla
and I'm gonna massage it in for him.
Like,
I'm into beauty,
Kayla
like I can't.
Beyonce and cater to you. Like that's your type of.
Next thing you know, Kayla gonna be out here sucking toes.
Oh no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No,
if your king asks you to suck his toes,
if your king,
she calls him her king.
Oh, wow.
I told Brandy, get up so he can sit.
The other day we went bowling. And there was no seats on the table. She asked me to get up so her man could sit down.
My man needs to sit down. Period, Kayla.
I was like,
period.
Was like, oh.
She said, my king needs that seat. Get up.
I was
get
like,
your ass up.
Come and sit. Come and sit right here.
Get up.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna head out.
Let me get my shit. Let me get out. Period. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Same.
I was just joking though. I would never.
No, I don't play.
And he would never. He'd be like, "What the fuck?
Yeah,
Brandy, sit the fuck down."
But it was funny. We were just joking because it's like, that's funny. It's like, imagine, like, can you get up, please?
Yeah.
That's so rude.
That's like, for what? Oh, so my man can sit there. My man. Look,
can you get up?
I'll do it for my man.
You can tell me when he comes to the function. You can tell me to get up, and I'll get up. But if he actually sits down, then
yeah, that's a problem.
He's ineligible, right? He's ineligible at that point.
Red flag.
Crying. But you said I'm cater to you, Beyonce. The cater to you, Beyonce version.
You felt that.
Are you?
I failed it.
You felt that?
Oh yeah.
I haven't reached that point in my life.
Yeah, I haven't.
I don't care.
When he meets those eligibility requirements, then you do all those things, except sucking toes, because I mean,
I ill.
That's like the girls. Like the girls are eating man booty now. And
stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, please.
Marvin's like, hell no.
You eating your king booty?
Hell no.
Be honest. If he asked you, this is your king. He met all the requirements.
He wouldn't let me go anywhere near him.
If your king asked you to eat his booty, would you do it? You love that man. You love him.
My king would never ask me no shit like that.
No, he wouldn't.
If he did, you're telling me you wouldn't eat his booty.
I'm not eating his booty. Is he gonna eat my booty? I'm gonna ask him, are you gonna eat mine?
Your king will eat your booty?
No.
What?
What's going on? He's your king?
No.
He's sounding more like a pauper.
Yeah, hold on. Let's hold on. We need to start over.
Don't talk about my man.
No, we need to start over.
We're not gonna talk. Right.
That's not what this episode about. But we gonna save that because we gonna talk about that.
I don't. I've never had it happen to me, but I do not feel like that'll feel good.
What do you
Don't knock
gain
it till you
from
try it,
Like
honey.
the
I'm
thumb in the
telling
booty,
you.
that doesn't even feel like anything either. So I don't feel like anything. Like I feel like you have to do it right. You know, you have to eat the booty right. You know,
Gotta eat the booty like groceries.
Eat it up, eat it up, eat it up.
but I don't feel like that'll feel like anything. Like, how does eating the booty feel good? Can y'all tell me? Are you on mine still?
It's like a white, like just taking a white. Imagine a honey pot white.
In your
And
booty?
just like casually gliding up, just over and over and over. And over.
But it's
Very
like I don't
cool.
feel like it'll give the sensation. Like,
Oh, it gives.
Bro,
it
I
gives,
watched this video. It's a
it will.
It gives.
I watched this video.
Thank you.
They were saying how like it's not the same as like the booty, but I mean I'm pretty sure the booty thing is like similar, but it was saying how like your muscles or whatever in your toes is like it's like right next to this like certain part of your clit or whatever. So that's why people get turned on when people suck on your toes. And I think it's like it's obviously like
You
the
know, they
same
say
thing.
like this here is also like connected. Like this is connected to something that arouses you.
Yeah. So I guess it's just one of those type of things. But I don't know. But girl, if so, you're Prince.
My prince.
He got demoted.
King status is booty work.
All right, we'll talk about it.
Let me see your booty work.
We'll talk about it next time.
Yeah. But
we have like 8 minutes, like 7. 8?
let's. I wanted to do something at the end of our videos.
What did you want to do?
I wanted us to talk about our win for the week.
Oh,
I thought
Girl,
that-
this is reminded me of work. That's what we do at work. What are your wins and your challenges?
I think it's something I like. I'm not talking about challenges, but I'm talking about our wins for the week. I think it's such a positive thing to end.
or let's
our
do
podcast
positive affirmations.
Your
to give out.
strawberries and your lemons.
So I want to give a positive affirmation to the women only. This is for the women only. You are a queen. You are beautiful. You are deserving. And if anybody, actually, I have another thing, a positive affirmation.
Okay.
Let's normalize minding our business. Let's normalize not worrying about what everyone else is doing and worrying about ourselves. Let's normalize making sure that we have our stuff together before we worry about if the next person has their stuff together.
If she want to have his baby, then let him have his baby.
You know, I think too many times
If I want to be a single mother, let me be a single mother.
Yeah.
Let her be a single mother.
you know, like if I'm doing something and I'm living my life, minding
nothing
my
wrong with
business,
that.
that's none of your business. So I think we should just normalize minding our business, keeping our mouths shut, and not worrying about what the next
If I
person
want to
is
date a
doing.
brokey, let me date a brokey.
And that is
Period.
very, very important. I'm glad that we ended with that because, like, people love to judge the girls who end up being single moms.
People
And
also love
that's
to run their mouth about things that they know nothing about.
Yeah, people
And
say,
be very like
comment.
salacious and gossipy, and it's like, what did that do for you? Like, where did that get you?
Yeah.
like you're in my business, and how is your life better? Because mine's is great. So sometimes I think people throw salt on other people, but
Yes. And it's like,
meanwhile
you need
you're
to
doing
check your own-
that, and meanwhile I'm getting better, and you think that you're doing something to hurt me, when in reality, like, I'm still doing better than you.
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes invest that energy into yourselves, and you could take that as this is a positive or a negative. Sometimes we're doing great, but we get caught up about what the next person is doing, and we start doubting ourselves. Like, no, you're doing fine. And sometimes we be so busy trying to kick dirt or kick somebody else's back in that you're not doing anything to better yourself. So mind your business, worry about yourself, and get your shit done. Like, make sure that you're in a better position always.
Like, don't worry about her and, you know, her decisions. Worry all about you.
Yeah, I feel
because
like-
you'll quickly become the people that you talk about.
Exactly.
Have you heard about that? Like, you'll become the people that you talk about. So,
And I feel like that's just the society we live in. People are so judgmental and always like talking about other people's situations, but it's like, you need to look in the mirror. Look in the mirror because your shit is no better.
You know, essentially, people are a reflection of you.
Like,
So,
well,
they are. The people like me looking at you, me looking at Carlye, we are a reflection.
Yeah, but I'm talking more
are
so
a
in the
reflection of
sense
each other.
Yeah.
of like people talking negative, like down on other people's like situations and stuff.
And like their decisions, you know?
Yeah. But
or even just running
it's
around.
even people like they be looking like let's look at the shade room comments. Like people are always judging the stuff that public
like,
figures
what
are
are you
doing,
doing?
and it's like you're so worried
It's like
about
mental
them.
illness, what they be doing.
Yeah.
It is a mental
On social
illness,
media.
and I think it's just in general, like people speaking. Like at the end of the day, like I joke around and stuff, but I always say everyone's entitled to make their own decisions. Everybody's entitled to feel however they feel, do whatever they want to do. You know, I have my, you know, individual preference, but at the end of the day, what I might do is different from what somebody else may do.
Yeah, and that's why we don't want to come on here telling people like, stop having niggas kids.
Yeah, because if you want to do that, sis. But it's like me personally, I'm not
Stop
doing
having
that.
babies.
I'm not doing that shit.
You can't tell people to do that, you know?
Yeah, it's
No.
rude. But
That's rude. It's a lot of bad things, but we're just gonna.
it's rude.
Until next time.
Until next time, guys, make sure that you guys are following us on
Oh,
all of
we
our
got like 4 minutes.
platforms.
But still, we need to remind you guys to
Follow us on all of our platforms. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of our individual pages.
Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. There's no excuse. We everywhere, okay?
And we drop our episodes on
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
Don't ask me. I forgot. I'll be
Tuesday
forgetting.
mornings and Tuesday afternoons.
Tuesday mornings.
The audios are available.
Tuesday
Okay,
morning.
I like that. Okay.
So yeah.
It's
like,
a
girl, get it
great.
together.
It is definitely a great drive listen. I have listened to it like on the drive, and it's really fun. I like listening to the audio, and then I like to watch the video to catch it all together, and I think
Yeah.
it's really cute. I'm happy that we're in this room
Yes.
because I feel like I was able to. Like it was good. So
I like this a
I'm
lot, yeah.
excited. We have a lot more of these conversations coming. I think like just think of us as your homegirl. Like,
Yeah.
you know, this is the girls' room. You're our homegirls. Our homegirls are homeboys.
Yeah, and I was gonna say
You know,
even
let
for
us
the boys,
know.
like
You know,
y'all
let
are
us know what
homeboys.
you think.
Y'all
How
hearing
you
girl
feel.
Our
You know,
kings.
these are our opinions. These are
Our
conversations.
kings.
Another
Let me cater
thing
to
is
you.
like me personally, I'm a very to myself kind of person, very private. So I really like enjoying having these
For us to be
conversations.
here, we must
because,
really, you know.
I think it's important for girls to just have honest conversations because I think it's a lot of misconceptions about
For sure.
how women are, what women think, what women want, what women don't want. So I think just to have 3 different perspectives, even though we're all familiar with each other, like outside of here.
I love the different perspectives,
But we have
and you know,
completely different perspectives. We're different people. So, you know, if you have a thought that
this is a safe
you know,
space.
if you
Yeah,
like
I say
something,
that.
make sure to send it to us, and we will definitely.
Or if y'all have
you
a
know,
question,
if you have
we'll
a question,
answer.
What's our
no
email, y'all? We got an
problem.
email and everything.
Like you can DM us individually on the girls' room, whatever. Like
If y'all
We
want us
love
to
you.
pop out to y'all events,
period.
Okay, now we doing promo. We haven't even prepared for this. This is just
DM
like.
us.
Period.
But our email too is at the Girls Room Pod, right?
Yeah, I have the email on our Instagram.
Right.
I'm pretty sure there's the email button. If not, I'll add that in before this video drops.
Yeah, just hit up the link tree, y'all.
the link
my
tree
phone
is your
died.
best friend.
Yeah, so
Because everything's in there.
Okay.
yeah. Oh, guys, leave a comment on what you guys think our theme song should be,
Yes.
because we're trying to figure that out.
Our theme song is Powerpuff Girls. Marvin's already on it.
But copyright.
Oh wait, will that be a copyright issue?
Yes. Yes. So we have to create our own.
Send us some recommendations for our song.
The Powerpuff Girls club song too.
There is no Powerpuff Club song.
We're gonna ask some eligible suitors to make.
Thank
us a
you
club
guys
song.
for tuning in. See you guys next time.
Bye, y'all. See y'all